Hello, I'm Judith Lowe, and I want to invite you to our Masterclass, Advanced Conversational Belief Change. And it's in our series of masterclasses that are part of CPD, Continuous Professional Development, for people in the NLP field who are at least post-practitioner. And obviously, we're very delighted. We welcome a lot of NLP trainers and NLP master practices on the day. So this is for advanced conversational belief change, dealing with limiting beliefs, transforming limiting beliefs, and particularly hearing them in language and being able to use easy, rapportful ways of shifting frames, asking questions, but understanding through language how it is that someone is experiencing having a problem or a limitation, and being able to use yourself as a kind of human thesaurus to find the right kinds of words that help and heal and help people perceive choice when before they couldn't see any, possibility that allows them to tap into their own resources and potential much more in some kind of problem or difficult situation for them. Of course, in NLP, the first few books written in NLP were very focused on language. We've got the Structure of Magic, volumes 1 and 2, and the whole wonderful production of the meta model in language, this absolutely brilliant model. The first, as we know, designed by a professional linguist, John Grinder, to be able to challenge certain kinds of structures that people have organized their thinking and their perception into. They're structures which are natural structures in how we process our reality in language. They're structures of categorization and how we make generalizations, how we connect things together in certain kinds of causal ways, in certain meaning ways, how we create certain deep assumptions and comparisons and judgments and rules in language. So it's very, very fascinating. And also, of course, the Structure of Magic was followed up by a book on framing and reframing. And since then, in the 40 years since this work first came out, of course, it's been added to and enriched and replenished in extraordinary ways by the field of cognitive linguistics, which is such a kind of flourishing, fascinating field about cognitive bias. You've got aspects of it like decision theory and behavioural economics, and we'll bring some of this to bear in our understanding of how people how we ourselves use language to construct and reconstruct our reality. Language as a perceptual tool and model, and the kinds of ways in which we can conversationally, lightly, behaviorally, rapportfully help people to enrich their linguistic utterances and production, and thus their perception and experience of life and different kinds of contexts in life, where they're experiencing a kind of contraction of what's possible, experiencing a sense of the impossible or the difficulty or the limited or the blocked, and see if through our language and through the use of these very, very powerful tools, we can open out ways for people to experience life afresh and anew. So it's post-practitioner. It will draw on, of course, the meta model. It will draw on the wonderful patterns of framing and reframing in the sleight of mouth patterns. It will draw on meta programs, of course. We'll also bring to bear some of this research in cognitive bias and develop with a kind of, a light touch, which I think is so important for coaches and trainers, and working informally sometimes with people or out of their awareness. We're not just doing a technique with somebody. It feels it's an experience like we're just having a kind of a chat, but underneath that is a powerful world, intellectual and conceptual world of tools and models that we can call on to make something apparently very simple but very profound happen. So I hope you'll join us in this advanced conversational belief change masterclass, and I look forward to seeing you there.